Okay, my name is Larry Tuhig. I'm a master instructor with Kettlebell Concepts since 2001. Just took the level 2 course after having taught the level 1 numerous times. And let me tell you, there's something to learn for everybody out there. I myself had learned quite a bit from Vince, from his materials, his compilation of research this weekend. This is a must-go-to course. I highly encourage you to check it out. It ties together everything that you've probably been researching yourself already in a nice, clear, concise, commonsensical fashion. And the program design elements are key. The research on the movement parameters are fantastic, as well as the neurological aspects to the strength training, as well as the endurance and conditioning. You're going to do some nasty combinations this course. The movements themselves are exponential in number from level 1. Vince definitely keeps it interesting, material, and just fun overall. Check it out.
Why should people not stop at level 1? Like, why should they even bother with? Because we get that a lot. So why, what would you say to people?
I'd say level 1, it's important. It's definitely a prereq for the level 2 material. But if you want to really expand, especially into different planes of movement, different maybe muscle groups that are lacking or movements that are lacking, for your clients, you're doing them a disservice if you're not learning this material.
Right. And how about a little about your background? It's not like you're a newbie. So
I've been in the game for 15 years.
Right.
I have a degree in physiology from Cornell University. I've been playing with kettlebells for about that amount of time, probably 14, 15 years. Background is Olympic weightlifting, Muay Thai kickboxing. I've done some strongman competitions, so I feel like I've played around with just about every aspect of training out there. And sometimes the hardest part of training, as you probably feel yourself, is learning how to weed out, distill down really what's clutch, what's important, to get to the bottom line. And the material in this course will really help you do that.
Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Allison Barry. I'm the fitness manager at Crunch 90 John Street.
Great. And what did you think of the level 2?
Level 2 was excellent. I took level 1 about a year ago, so I was really craving kind of a brush up and just some more advanced moves and subject matter. Mm-hmm. So I really enjoyed what they were speaking about in terms of just like the energy systems and how to kind of advance people with the kettlebells.
Right.
I thought it was a good balance of being on your feet and learning, being on your feet and learning. We definitely were moving around a lot, which I think is what everyone kind of wants. So it was fantastic, and Vincent was beyond amazing.
Oh, that's great. Now, what would you say to trainers who oftentimes they'll say, "Oh, I'll just do a level 1 and then stop"?
Yeah.
Why should they consider moving on in their progression?
I think it inspires you more. Like, you kind of forget about how many benefits kettlebell training has, and if you just kind of stop at level 1, it's very surface. This was an excellent way of thinking about how it can help even like the older population or like not just your average gym person. So I think it's just more inspiring to take it to another level.
And what are you doing with kettlebells in your club right now? Like, what's going on with them?
Yeah, a lot. Well, there's several of us that do have at least the level 1, of course, and we're using them a lot. The ones of us that do know how to use them well. I mean, just a lot of your basic movements. There's none of us that have taken this course, so I'll be curious to see like what we bring back and how that starts to translate. We have to practice a lot though. So yeah, a lot of swinging. When people are ready, kind of teaching them, even like snatches and things like that. So I've seen a lot of that going on too, which is cool.
Cool. Any small group training down in your neck of the woods yet or no?
No.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult because we don't really have the resources for it. We have like 3 8s and 3 12s, so we don't have a huge we don't have like the supply for it.
Right.
But we have let a few like weekend things where we'll invite some clients. It's like 5 people.
Oh, nice.
Just real basic, just to kind of introduce people and get them interested.
Cool.
So that's about it.
That's great. And what about your background, if you don't mind? How long you been doing this crazy business?
Not so long actually.
Okay.
I mean, I've always been a mover. I was in the theater world before this.
You were a dancer?
Dancer, actor, singer,
Okay.
mostly. But I was worked with a trainer. So for probably the last 7 years I've done one-on-ones
Okay.
for myself. And I also did like I took KBC Level 1 before I was even like a trainer.
Oh wow, okay.
So
You were
just
really
for-
into it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Uh-huh.
So officially like a year.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
But you've been moving for forever. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Like this world is really, feels comfortable
Like
to me.
home.
Yeah,
And
like
you're the fitness manager at John
Yep,
Street, right?
Yep. So I was managing a Pilates studio before that, so now I kind of merged the two together.
Cool. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you. It was great. Thank you.